Not much control over it jumping, but it's good fun. What's up guys, welcome to the garage. Doing a review today for GearBest. This is the WLtoys 124012 and there's a link in the description for it. So it's a 1/12 scale, it's 4x4 and it's I'd say maybe what, a desert buggy, something like that. This is the box picture of the actual truck it's modelled on. I've had a look at it, it doesn't quite look like that. I mean, it has got the spare wheels on there and it is the same colours, but if I show you that picture, you can see it's like a squashed up version. So they've not quite got the scaling right for that, but we'll unbox it, we'll have a look, and then we'll take it out for a run. What's interesting, well, it's not interesting at all because all the Chinese manufacturers do it, but 60 kilometers an hour they reckon for this. So we'll definitely be getting the GPS out on this and giving it a bit of a run to see what it does. Now, the 12428 says 50 kilometers an hour, and I'm pretty sure this has got the same motor and electronics. So unless it's geared a little bit different, I'd say this is going to be more like 35 kilometers an hour. But we'll have a look anyway once we do a speed check. Right, let's get out of the box and have a closer look at it. So in the box we've got instructions with your little wrench there for the wheels. Got a charging plug. This is a European one, but I've got an adapter for that, so not a problem. And you got your bog standard WLtoys controller. Now, I like these ones because some of you will already know that I do nearly all my recordings one-handed, especially all the lower down sort of action shots. So these transmitters are really good for one-handed driving. Steering dual rate and your throttle dual rate on there as well. So yeah, just your standard WLtoys. So the truck, see what I mean about looking a little bit squashed compared to the box art, but still looks alright. It's a little bit quirky. Not sure if it's my kind of style, but seems alright. Suspension's quite bouncy. There's definitely not oil shocks there, but looks alright. Let's have a look around it. So no LEDs on this one. You got your wheels with your spare wheel on each side. These are just bolted onto the chassis. Lexan body with some the graphics look quite good on that. It does look quite nice on the back though, I must admit that the back end looks pretty good. And then underneath, not seen this style of chassis before, so I don't know whether it's a new one or whether it's been taken from anything else, but it's definitely not one I've seen. Looks like you've got different positions there for your shocks, so you can adjust the ride height, and you've got quite a nice smooth chassis under there. Let's get the body off and have a look underneath. So here we go underneath then. So we've got a 540 motor. It's nice, it's going to be pretty quick this. It's not the same as the 12428 that I thought it might be, so we might be geared different. It might be a little bit quicker. Your stock combined ESC and receiver, these have in the past have a bit of a habit of burning up, so I'd like to see if they've changed that. And then you've got your steering servo there. Everything else on here, just plastic, sort of plastic steering arms. You have got metal drive shafts though, so metal drive shafts at the front and at the rear, and you've got a metal centre shaft as well going all the way through for your four-wheel drive. So anyway, not much more to say about this. It does look like so what's interesting about this, it's usually the other way around. This says high capacity lithium ion. It actually looks like it's got a Lipo in it. So we'll get some batteries in the transmitter. We'll get the battery. This has probably got some charge, so we'll stick the battery in and we'll just see what the controls are like. Transmitter on. Wow, that is fast steering. That's really quick. You got your steering trim, and then throttle dual raise all the way up. I'll be honest, that feels quite fast. I'm not sure whether it's 60 km/h fast, but that definitely feels a little bit quicker than some of the other WLtoys that I've looked at and I've ran. Anyway, let's get that battery fully charged. Let's take it outside. Let's do a speed test and let's give it a bash and see how we get on. Looks like it's going to be good fun, this one. So let's give it a quick speed test and then we're going to take it for a bash. Not really any decent tarmac around here, decent roads, so a bit of a gravel surface, but it's pretty compact, so we'll see what this does. So it's geared slightly, well, same electronics as the 12428, but it might be geared slightly different, and I think the wheels are a bit smaller. It says 60 on the box. I'd hope for 35 plus. Bit slippery. Don't think I'm going to get full throttle on here. I don't even know whether we're going to get 35. It doesn't look. It looked fast. When I was holding it out, the wheel speed looked fast, but .35 was not a bad guess, was it? So 34, probably get a little bit more on a road rather than this surface, but not bad. Definitely not 60, but I'll maybe try it on a longer stretch when I get a chance. But I tell you what, this hasn't got that top speed, but it's definitely got some power. It's quite good fun. Friction shocks, so no oil in the shocks, and that's the big downfall. Like all of these budget ones, they need oil shocks, but this thing, definitely good fun. It's definitely got a bit of power in it. That 540 motor working hard. Got a few issues with traction. It is a bit cold and wet. This thing though gets a thumbs up for me, really. Loads of fun, and not that expensive really. It's similar price to all the others. It's got a 540 motor in it, and as you can see, the grass, this is quite long wet grass as well, and it's just piling through it, no issues at all. Not much control over it jumping, but it's good fun. As you can see there. Yeah, not enough wheel speed to really give it much, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad to you know, drive. This is quite a slippery surface here. Not going to get much speed on the grass, but Here we go. Here we go. Try and keep the throttle full this time because that nose dived. So just full throttle. No. Don't think this is landable unless it's pure luck. So not a bad little truck. Got about 15 minutes run time out the battery. It's pretty cold as well, so that's not bad for this this weather. Bit bouncy with them shocks. Definitely need some oil shocks, and I'd say the diffs would probably do with a bit of oil in them as well. It does spin out quite quickly as soon as it lifts a wheel, and this is quite a sort of short, thin wheelbase, so when you're turning, it's lifting that one of them inside wheels, or both of them, and just spinning out. So maybe sort the diffs out, but other than that, really nice truck. Runs really well off-road. But yeah, good. Jumping, as you saw, it's not very stable in the air, but would you expect something like this to be that stable with all that weight distributed across it, and because of the wheelbase of it? But good fun. Anyway, link in the description for this. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.